What we planning to, or what we're trying to do here at Cedar Valley is to promote the game of golf. Our job here is to promote Antigua and to at least increase our tourism product in terms of sports tourism. We had the Canada Challenge, a yearly tournament we have during this month, but because of the COVID, we are unable to have it this month. So I decided, listen, let me do a rollout of this tournament that we planned in having every 1st of November. And this is the Ralph Aldridge Memorial Face-Off Tournament. And this is in memory of Ralph Aldridge, the founder and designer of this golf course. He was born on the 19th of October, 1919, and he died on the 14th of May, 1979. And I believe it's just fitting for us to, show some sort of recognition for this gentleman who put in everything in golf to start golf in Antigua. So the tournament is going to be on Saturday this week, starting at 9 o'clock, basically. Starting at 9 o'clock, it's going to be shotgun. It's going to be match play. And although we don't really want the crowd at Cedar Valley, as what Sir Richie said earlier on, you can come and you can pop in and you can pop out. The tournament will be, all COVID-19 protocols will be observed. We'll have temperature checks. The only time golf really, you have social distancing in golf. So social distancing will not be a problem. Once you're on a cart with someone, you'll be wearing your mask. So we'll be following all the protocols. And this tournament is going to be something that a lot of folks will be looking for, because what I'm planning to do here at Cedar Valley, on the 1st of November this year, before that I will be speaking to Sir Rich, and I will be speaking to Sir Viv, and ask them if they can at least invite their friends, their cricket friends who play golf, or whoever it is from overseas. And we're having that same team tournament in November. And so my idea now is to start promoting it, because I know that this tournament can be big and it can bring a lot of stuff in terms of tourism for the economy of Antigua and Barbuda. So once again, I'm just asking everybody to come and support and continue to encourage us here at Cedar Valley for what we're doing, because we're only doing this in the interest of golf and Antigua and Barbuda.
Gentlemen, good morning all. Welcome to the Cedar Valley Golf Club. We're here for the drawing of the very first Ralph Aldridge Memorial Face-Off. We have Sir Vivian Richards and Eldine Baptist going up against Kumar Rodney and his captain, Sir Richie Richardson. Sir Richie Richardson has won the toss and will be selecting first. Gentlemen, you have 60 seconds on the clock to make your choices. We're starting with 0 to 9 handicappers. Are we ready? It's time to rumble. Sir Richie, your first selection.
After consulting with my vice captain, Mr. Rodney, we've decided to go along with Mr. Paul Michael.
Sir Richie Richardson selects Paul Michael as their first selection. Sir Viv, 60 seconds. Who do you think is best to go up against Mr. Paul Michael?
Well, after we would have consulted with our vice captain, Eldine Baptist, we have decided to go for Mari.
That's quite a good selection, sir. Sir Vivian Richards selects Omari James to take on Paul Michael. Sir Rich, you're on the clock.
Yeah, number 2.
Number 2.
Stuart Gordon.
Stuart, a.k.a. Hulk Gordon, is Sir Richie's second selection. Stuart. So Mr. Baptist and Sir Vivian Richards, you all have a few names to choose from to go up against Mr. Stuart Gordon.
We'll put Jonathan. After a magnificent consultation again with my vice captain, he's playing such a huge part here. Jonathan Pickett would be the individual.
Sir Vivian Richards selects Jonathan Piggott. Third selection from Sir Rich, and Kumar Rodney.
Marlon George.
Marlon George. Gentlemen, who would you all like to take on Marlon George?
Demar James.
Demar James. Back to you, Sir Rich. No pressure. 60 seconds, gentlemen.
Andy Hall.
Andy Hall is his next selection. Sir Rich picks Andy Hall. I hear Mr. Baptist in deep discussion with his captain, Sir Vivian Richards, looking for an opponent for Andy Hall. Gentlemen, no pressure. Y'all want the full 60 seconds? Am I disturbing y'all? I hear a selection coming. Cahill Seeley will be taking on Andy Hall. Back to you, Sir Rich.
Ivan Hickson.
Ivan Pocket Hickson.
Navin Singh.
Navin Singh. Once again, Kumar Rodney, Sir Richie Richardson.
Curtis White.
That's very quick. Curtis White. I'm right here.
Wesley Dyer.
Wesley Dyer versus Curtis White.
Paul Smith.
Paul Smith. Sir Viv, we need an opponent for Paul Smith. 30 seconds, gentlemen. Tetson Wetherill is Vivian's choice, with deep consultation with Eldine Soka Baptist.
Marcus Franca.
And Sir Richie picks Marcus Franca. Don't know who that guy is. Was that by Kumar Rodney's advice? Marcus Franca. Do you know that guy?
10 seconds to go.
Need a selection, guys. 10 seconds. Pressure.
Enoch Charles.
Enoch Charles. Dead man walking. Sorry. Sir Rich.
David Cannell.
David Cannell. Need an opponent for David Cannell.
Avery Jonas.
Avery Jonas and David Cannell. Next selection,
Ski Anthony.
Ski Anthony.
Patrick Ryan.
Patrick Ryan is the choice to take on Ski Anthony.
Sabina Winston.
Sabina Winston, our first female to be selected, gentlemen. Do not underestimate Sabina.
Ron Manso.
Ron Mansour. Mansour will take on Sabina Winston. Okay, gentlemen, there we have it. That is the 0 to 9 handicaps list. We are now going to go to the 10 to 15 handicap category.
So Ali still the selector.
Yes. So Rich, you still have the first selection. And quite obviously. Okay, so gentlemen, we're now moving on to the 10 to 15 handicap category. So Rich, you are still up first.
Anderson, Newman, the chef Winter.
Anderson, the chef Newman Winter is his first selection in this 10 to 15 category.
We go for Tony Edwards.
There you go. This is a lovely matchup. It's going to be a match. Boy, oh boy, what a... Anderson Chef Newman against Tony Edwards. So the first pick is to Vivian Richards and Eldine Baptist in the 10 to 15 category. We now have gotten our act together. We can probably move a little smoother now, in proper order as well. That is going to be a hell of a matchup, gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, sorry. It's the Anderson Chef Winter against Tony Tiger Edwards. Sorry? Well, I don't know about that, but Mr. Anderson, you have a different challenge going on here right now besides golf.
We go for Johnny Tevez.
Johnny Tevez is Vivian's second pick in the 10 to 15 category.
Kieran James.
Kieran James to play Johnny Tevez.
Kieran James to play
Johnny Tevez. Okay, so third selection, Sir Viv. They're in deep discussion. I don't know what is going on with this confrontation, and we have a choice. We have a selection made, people.
Me go for Manfred Schweizer.
Manfred Schweizer is Vivian's third choice.
Rick Solberg, number 3.
So Richie picks Rick Solberg. Back to you guys again.
Kerry Moth, we go for.
Kerry Mort is Vivian's choice. We're looking for an opponent for Mr. Kerry Mort. Kuma Rodney is giving some advice to his captain.
Jack Carley.
And they have chosen Jack Carley. Back to you, Sir Vivian.
We go for the old boy in Errol Samuels, the old pro.
All right. Errol Samuel.
Ian Maskell, number 5.
Ian Maskell will play Errol Samuel.
We go for Rick Solberg.
Rick was chosen already, sir. Sorry.
What is?
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Well, then we go for Paul.
Paul Skodolski is Vivian's choice. Rich.
Dave George.
That was very quick. No thought needed in that one. Dave George to take on Rick. Sorry, not Rick. Paul Skodolski. No. Akeem Edwards is next chosen by Sir Vivian. May I? Sorry, this name can't be chosen.
No, we know that.
Okay, just in case.
Number
Andrew Goodenough is his next choice. So back to Sir Viv. We're wrapping up the 10 to 15 category here.
Only one left.
One left. Dale Goodall, the last one left. The last man standing.
Dale Goodall.
You're not going to have a little awkward situation. You're not going to have a match up with him on the paper because my name removed.
We will sort it out. We will find an opponent for him. Moving on to the next category, 16 to 20. Is this back to Richie now or still Viv again? Back to Richie with first choice. 16 to 20 handicaps, people. I'm right here, Sir Rich, when you're ready. Patrick Joyce?
Yes.
Patrick Joyce is the first selection made from the 16 to 20 handicap.
Mitchell Millington.
Michelle Millington will be taking on Patrick Joyce. Sir Rich?
Byron Andrew.
Byron Andrew. Yeah, put a number next to
Yeah, I got
Patrick,
do that. I'll do all
to Patrick Joyce. Oh, that was their choice. And your first choice was who?
Patrick Joyce.
Also put a 1 there then.
He's a one day.
Oh shit, I don't have my glasses, sorry.
So, Tunka.
Tunka Williams. Can we get some numbers here? Tunka Williams is the second choice. Put a 2 there for me. And 1 on Michelle. They chose Byron Andrew, so you can scratch out his name. Okay, so back to you, Sir Rich. John Warren.
Errol Hudd.
That was quick, boy. You're convinced with him. You don't want to lose him, boy.
Number 4 will be Marquise.
George. Marquise George going up against oh, yes, is the last name. Irwin Armstrong is your only choice. That's what's left.
And who you guys picked?
Juniors. Just put a 4 there next to it. Just put a 4 next to it, yeah. Okay.
Irvin Armstrong is the one left.
Yes. Okay, so gentlemen, we now have to go to 20 plus.
It's our choice now, huh?
Yes, back to Sir Viv to choose first. So, Sir Viv, your first choice for the 21 plus.
We will go with Hilroy Humphreys.
Hilroy Humphreys.
Ethan Henry.
Ethan Henry against Hilroy Humphreys. Back to you, Sir Viv.
We will go with Paula Mullins.
Paula
Mullins.
Mullings. Sir Rich. So there's a deep discussion.
Number 2 will be Lexi Hunt.
They choose Lexi Hunt.
That's a young little Lexi there.
Eva Warner.
Kima Warner, yeah?
Tom Roach.
Akima Warner and Tom Roach. For the 4th selection, Sir Vivian chooses
He might not pick it.
no.
Iman Henry.
They choose Iman Henry.
Mr. Daniel Cadet.
Daniel, aka Manager Kade.
Okay, now that left one name now, right?
Yes, that will fall back into the other group. Okay, so we're left back with Walcott Haywood. Okay, so one last quick small category. Oh no, that's it, sorry. That's it.
Yeah, so you can just refer this name to the other.
Yes, that name will go back to the other class, the other category of. Okay, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, that is the selection for the very first Ralph Aldridge Memorial face-off between Sir Vivian Richards and Sir Richie Richardson, and their vice captains Eldine Soka Baptist and Kuma ... Rodney. Can we get a shake hands, something from our two captains? Just a little quick word from our two captains as to what they expect to do to each other. Who wants to speak first?
Bubbles, I'll let the younger statement.
Okay. Well, on behalf of the organizers of the Ralph Aldridge Face-Off Memorial, I would just like to firstly say kudos to the organizers for coming up with this wonderful idea. At this time, we usually would have the Canada Cup, but I think this is a worthwhile tournament that we should have every year to support golf in Antigua and Barbuda and to support the Antigua and Barbuda Golf Association. I would just like to appeal to the general public to support this event. We're not going to encourage hundreds and thousands of people to come here because of the COVID situation, but you can pop in and pop out or follow us live on Facebook or Instagram if we are on. I'm sure Mr. Chairman will arrange that. And just support us in any way. Call in, support us and follow the good golf that we're going to play. Some of our best golfers in Antigua and Barbuda are going to be participating. A lot of our juniors who are in a wonderful program that has been put on by the local association will be taking part. So looking forward to the competition, Sir Viv. I know you're champion, but
we taking him down. We're taking him down.
We're coming for you.
So Viv, any rebut?
I would like to take this opportunity just to endorse on everything that Sir Richie would have said. We are looking forward to a magnificent tournament itself, and the organizers for putting such an incentive together. As Richie would have laid down the gauntlet, anyone who knows my vice captain and myself know that we are always up for a challenge. Okay. And we are certainly looking forward to a magnificent tournament. It will be remiss of me not to mention the individuals who would have paid whatever it took for them to be here, to be part of this whole process. We are thankful to them, especially in such harsh times. It is of vital importance that we give as much encouragement and support to this game of golf, which we all love. As we all know, most of us here are members of the cricketing fraternity, and to be indulged in something after you would have fully retired from your full profession. It is great to know that we are still here, and we encourage others to be part of what we are trying to achieve here at Cedar Valley. Thank you all very much.
There you have it, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be Sir Viv versus Sir Richie. It's going to be going down on Saturday morning. Be here.